Dear students, today we will start with Unit 3 Middleware. So, what is mobile middleware? Middleware is a software that supports mediation between other software components. It fosters the interoperability between those components across heterogeneous platform. Heterogeneous means the different platforms and varying resource level. For example, middleware can serve as a plumbing, allowing application that support the disconnected operation. So this mobile middleware support the disconnected operation. It brings the interoperability. It bridges the heterogeneous system. This middleware is a layer between the operating system and the application that provides the set of services. So we can say that beyond bridging the heterogeneous system, the middleware should be transparent, robust, efficient, and secured. Okay, so all these requirements support the goal of making software development in association with the middleware very easy from scratch. So for that purpose, there are three sections in this middleware, that is application adaptation, mobile agent system, and service discovery frameworks. So first thing is adaptation. As we have seen in the first unit, the mobile computing environment is a resource poor environment. Here the resources are scarce. Here the bandwidth is fluctuating, network is fluctuating. So we have to make the adaptation. Okay, so as many enthusiastic mobile user is having a PDA, and they are using this PDA, which is a mobile device, and it is a wireless networking interface, and we want to narrow the gap between the mobile devices and traditional wired device. As we know, wired device is having a fixed bandwidth, but wireless devices are not having a fixed bandwidth. So we have to narrow the gap between this wireless and wired. So and we are continuously improving these things, but still we are not able to narrow this gap. Okay, mobile users are still satisfied in the resource poor conditions. Means mobile user, if they are having a poor audio quality, still they are satisfied with that service. If there are poor video quality rather than disconnected video, so they are also happy with this. So that is the adaptation strategies. So the mobile devices have to adapt the applications according to the resources, and according to that resource, so they have to make the adjustment so that the video will be continuously seen by the user, or the audio will be continuously listened by the user. So that is the adaptation technology. Next is agents, mobile agents we can see. So it is a enhanced client server architecture. It allows the program to move autonomously about a network in order to access the remote resources. So here in mobile agent system, program is migrate directly to the services. If this is the client and this is the server, so the agent of this client is directly go at the server, and they can perform the service at that server. Okay, so the advantages of this is that if the client is connected to the server, at that time this client will send the mobile agent to the server. Okay, and after that mobile agent will go at the server, then it disconnected from the server, and this agent will perform the operation on the server. So this agent will get the real data and the vast data. That will get the vast data, so it can perform the operation very means in the result of the operation is very accurate in this case. And when the agent have completed their task, so at that time again server is connected to the client, and mobile agent will go at their home. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of this mobile agents. Next is service discovery. So service discovery middleware extend the client server paradigm to include the dynamic discovery of services and more dynamic interaction between the client and server. This type of middleware directly supports the extended client server model. So here uh, it provides the extended client server model and works for wired as well as wireless devices. Means here because of the service discovery protocol, uh, the client will able to search the peripheral devices which are available in the environment, like our desktop computer is having. Our desktop computer is having known that the mouse is connected, keyboard is connected, and printer is connected, as well as scanner is connected. Likewise, the mobile computing environment, because of this service discovery protocol, they can able to know the environment, which devices are there in the environment. Okay, so that is the advantage of this service discovery protocol. Like here the example is there. If a mobile user with a service discovery enabled PDA sitting in the coffee shop, and the user is not familiar with the city she is visiting but decide to see a movie. Okay, so this PDA, which is service discovery enabled, it gives the information about the theater as well as the prices of the ticket, as well as where is that movie theater is located. It gives the map, and by using the service discovery protocol, if the printer is attached in that environment, that that user can take a print of map as well as of ticket. So that is the advantage of this service discovery protocol. Okay, so thank you so much.